This week on The Amazing Race Interactive.
Cory, I'm so nervous, I'm so nervous. You're so annoying. Like, seriously. Oh, disgusting.
Miss Puzzle Pieces didn't know that Maryland stayed in one country.
No.
Teams race through Toronto, Ontario. For their first task, teams needed to locate a street sign with the letter A in it and take a selfie.
It's to take a picture with a street sign with an A, and there happened to be one right beside us. That saved us a lot of time.
Ran out of here underwearless and barefoot.
She was when I first called her, she was actually naked.
But I was naked under that sign.
Yeah, so we can apologize to the neighbors later.
Bring it.
Apparently you do need running shoes.
Yeah, I don't know. Were you in bare feet the whole way there?
No, but no socks.
I had to go get the street name with the A in it. I pulled both hamstrings. Neighbors saw me running down the street here at the cottage, thought I was nuts.
Toronto is the entertainment capital of Canada and well known for its fine dining. In this detour, teams need to choose between Post-it or Toast-it. In Post-it, one team member must take a selfie holding up this embarrassing quote and post it to their social media for 24 hours.
So had to post it, and we chose to post it because that's fun and it's awesome, and we like Instagram and stuff like that.
Social media. All I hear is, Lori, come here. Like, I can't do this the rest of the race. I have to be able to do my own task. Leah needs to get her shit together. Take a selfie if you have to. Nina.
In Toast-it, one team member must burn a piece of toast and eat it all.
Here's the burnt piece of, ooh. Here's my toast.
Okay, just finished choking on a toast, on my burnt toast. That did not taste very good. The whole cabin smells like toast.
Better you than me, honey. Better you than me.
I need one more!
So my family asked me to go outside to eat this toast because it was stinking up the kitchen so much.
Our teamwork is on point. Christine will always, take one for the team and eat up.
It's not good for my wedding body. Amanda's just fell.
It's actually not bad. It's hard to eat. It's very dry.
Toronto's CN Tower stands at an impressive 1,820 feet tall. In this roadblock, teams need to use at least 18 household items to build their own CN Tower.
Thanks, Nicole.
Okay, so this is my tower.
She had to build the CN Tower not once,
My tower, 1, 2, 3, 4.
but twice, because she misread the instructions.
So I bet the tower challenge is going to be super easy for all these little shorties in the race. I don't know if that's technically fair or should be allowed. Janice.
We're not even going to talk about our tower. Boom! Mic drop. Okay, horizontally, here I am. Okay, so the table is obviously 1, 2.
That tower was legit. Guaranteed Jim and Helen cannot build a tower like Amanda Thomas.
Yeah. How tall are you, Jellin?
The tower, it was just leaning one way, then the other way, so we just quickly had to hang on.
We usually kind of go a little bit overboard.
It needs to be meaningful. So, as you can see, Janelle and Andrew, yes. These are jars from our wedding. We've got a book on sacred marriage, Wedding Crashers, or the Wedding Singer, a vase from our flower girl. I really put a lot of thought into this tower.
And finally, unique to the Amazing Race Interactive, teams need to complete a weekly CORY'S cul-de-sac, a puzzle that I create that they need to solve. In this week's cul-de-sac, teams need to figure out which 4 of the 14 passport stamps have their matching country outline on the next page of their passport.
Great name, bud. I guess what else do you call it? Candy Escoring Street.
Typical Melissa can't do a puzzle to save her life. Hopefully we don't get last place.
If we go home, it's all Chris's fault. He looked up the country, Maryland. It's called the United States of America, Chris. Thanks.
Alright, who is the country was?
I think it was both of us.
I had her looking up the countries on her phone, and I wanted to kill her multiple times, but
I don't even know what to think. Lauren kind of screwed it up and she's yelling at me. I'm like, come take a picture. And she's like,
The fourth thing we had to do was to identify the countries. Now, I think I knew maybe 4 of the countries.
The fastest race route time for the week, at an impressive 17 minutes, was Jim and Helen.
And that's how Team Jellin is going to win this thing. $10, $20.
However, with an equally impressive time and a stronger player pick finish, Mark and Nicole arrived at the mat first, winning them the express passes and this leg of the race.
I would say first round was pretty good. It's kind of like when you're making pancakes, you know, the first one's a little sloppy, you know, I know there's some things that we can improve on, but overall, success.
It all came down to Chris and Melissa versus Christine and Lauren. But ultimately, Christine and Lauren's time penalty cost them the race. Can Mark and Nicole keep their lead? And will Jim and Helen continue to dominate the race routes? And can Chris and Melissa pull themselves out of last place? And finally, can Leah just pull herself together?
Star!
Find out next week on The Amazing Race Interactive.
How do you think we did?
I think we did pretty good.
We may be too competitive.
We live like a minute away from my parents.
5 minutes.
A minute. It was a minute drive.
10 minutes.
We're not going to tell you the secret how we completed our tasks so fast this leg of the race, but feel really strong about it.
Oh, guys, we are strong competitors. We are a force to be reckoned with, and I advise you all to be afraid. To be very afraid.
But that was fun.
Yeah.
We wore blue today, not even knowing we were wearing blue until later.
Yeah.
We're legit. As soon as he took his flip-flops off and started running, I knew this meant business.
Post race 1 and just saying I think Kristen and I got it in the bag.
And I'm pretty sure Lauren and I were on point.
We crushed that leg. Half an hour we crushed that leg. I was a little stressed. Doing it. I feel like my husband did a good job. I got a little snappy with him as I usually do. Did Mommy and Daddy do good? Okay, yeah. The task was much easier than raising our 2-year-old.